Shout out to everybody that's here. I have a very interesting topic that I think a lot of y'all will like or you may not like, you know? I'm trying to get this microphone straight. All right. But salute to the fam. Shout out to everybody that's following me on Twitter, man. I've been getting a lot of Twitter followers today. All it took was me showing my Twitter page in order for people to follow it. That's all it took. But shout out to everybody. You should already been following me there. I do post most of the stuff on social media there because it's like very quick and instant, But this particular topic is something that had occurred in a viral video. I watched it and I was going to get to it, but then some more information came to me. And only to find out that this woman was actually proposed to by this guy here with 6 rings. Now we're going to break this thing down and we're going to really discuss why there are women out there that just can't find happiness, It's very difficult. Hold on. It's very difficult for them to really find what they're looking for in the dating market. And a lot of it has to do with them and not accepting accountability. You see, us as men, we have to be held accountable, We can't afford to be out here not being accountable, So when I look at the state of women today, man, and I look at where they are, especially melanated women, it's just sad to me, man. It's like they complain about the littlest things, whether it's color, colorism or, little slight criticism from anybody, they're going to go at you hardcore, they're going to go at you, So we're going to discuss that today. Make sure y'all like the stream. Again, you should already be following me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you have all of those, some of you don't have them, and that's fine. Y'all don't have those, It's okay. Okay? It's okay if you don't have social media, okay? It's not a requirement, but if you want to keep up with the content, you may want to, in case you're not getting notifications, because a lot of y'all don't get notifications, according to what you tell me. So there's nothing I can really do except tell you to follow me on Twitter or whatever. That's why I put most of my links in my videos anyway. So if you're not getting notifications, there's nothing I can really do about that. You just miss videos and you just miss live streams, But let's see who's here, all right? Shout out to Bella, Michelle, 55, Nick the Magnificent, True ATL, The Elements, Vern 85, Vern, Brandon, Danielle, AB 87, Curtis, Jalil, Jewel A, what's good? Shy, Ricky E245, what's going on? B Blair, Darrell Thompson, what's going on? True ATL, okay. John, Henry, Liana, the good nurse, what's up? Justin Brown, what's going on? Kat. See, D-Stroke, what's going on? Meanest nice guy. Antoine, was good? Vern, Brian, Washington, what's up? Silverman.
Do you think Savannah James is a good wife?
Savannah James. To my LeBron James's wife. So far, so good, I guess. So far, so good. Like the world, what's up? Shy, you in these random questions, bro. But yeah, man, I just could not, after I learned some of this new information, I just couldn't let this pass up. I just couldn't do it, man. I had to go live and speak on this. I even took notes. Oh, I got notes from what this chick said in her video. Now, I did some research, and if you didn't hear the video of this woman, I think her name is Atara, right? Like Atara. If you just go and look at how she's presented on social media, she's presented as a college educated, successful, corporate America businesswoman. That's how she presents herself. She's even done interviews with non-melanated people, She just, she just carries herself, just in some of the photos, some other things, like a career-oriented businesswoman. But when you listen to that video, she comes off like a hood rat. She does. Yeah, like the gaming console. And also it comes to light that this guy bent the knee to marry her. Now, it must be didn't work out because she's single again. She's very single. Hold up, I just got a Cash App. I don't know if you want me to say your name on here. Let me see if I can see it. Hold up, so I can see it. Oh, this is Elbert. What's good, Elbert? Shout out to Elbert with the Cash App, man. Shout out to D-Stroke. Gemini, I see y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. We gonna get into it. Yeah, the guy he does like TV show things. And I'm gonna go over this article if I can find it.
Some of these females need to turn off Mary J. Blige's old songs and turn on reality.
It would seem like it. The way they struggling when it comes to dating, they looking for Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect don't exist. But that's because I think in the black community, we're so used to competing with each other. We're so used to going back and forth with each other. I knew when I watched that video, I knew that she probably had a really nice body on her because face, like she's not the most attractive woman, especially in that video. Her voice was more annoying than anything else. That was the most annoying thing about her was her voice and the things she was saying and how she was conducting herself. You know what I'm saying? So she was in a relationship with a guy by the name of Dennis Brown II, who proposed to her with a heart-shaped box with 6 rings. And this was in December of 2018, about a year and a half ago. And you can tell by her video recently that she ain't been in love in a long time.
Please roast that Gila monster up.
Reset that O'Shea. Shout out to O'Shea. Yeah, but when I learned this new information, I said I had to address this. It was good, Poetic. I see you. But man, I knew it when I saw that video. I said, yeah, she probably gets a lot of thirsty comments from dudes, man. And it goes to her head, man. Physically, I noticed that you got a woman who's not the most facially attractive, but she has a really nice body. Maybe that's just a gift and a curse for a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? Because they're able to use that to their advantage. They think because they're getting, attention from different guys, that means that they're attractive, when they don't understand that, it's the body, it's not your face. That's what it is. Oh, that's Atara Dallas. She's now an influencer, quote unquote. I went to her Instagram page. Her page is on private. I guess the initial video that went viral was a video that got out. She didn't want it to get out, but the video got out anyway. You know what I'm saying?
It's always the she gremlin that went to 6'5" soap opera star with a six-pack in six-figure income.
Right, appreciate that, man. But yeah, they want Mr. Perfect. Her name is I've been looking for the video since before I went live. I couldn't even find it. Her name is Atara Dallas. Okay, I'm gonna put a link to the article where this guy proposed to her. Probably broke up with her right after that. Pomp and circumstances. Can I put it in here? It's just pomp and circumstances. Say check the cash out. Okay, Nick. Okay, shout out to Nick. He cash apped as well. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, man, I I had to take notes down for this, man, because you talk about somebody who is the antithesis of a woman who's getting screwed but is not getting wifed up. And what she don't understand is that men will only find you appealing physically, but that doesn't mean they're gonna wife you up. A lot of dudes' side chicks probably look better than their wife, in better shape than their wife, but there's a reason why they married that particular female, because she has qualities that the side chick doesn't. Because when I listen to Atara's video, it's clear to me that she's envious of married women. She thinks that married women have all the good men, or men in relationships, been women for a long time. Like those women have men who are off the market. Because I've even heard women say that the most dateable men are men who are married or in relationships. That's why you have so many women claiming that they didn't know the guy that they were dealing with was in a relationship. Like you didn't see his social media, you was ignoring it. You was ignoring the fact that he has his wife and his kids with him. You was ignoring all that, huh? Okay. Bella says, check your PayPal. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, shout out to Bella Michelle. Appreciate that. Moderator herself. Support. So I think when you go and you get work done on yourself, or you go and you get in really good shape, and you think that's all you need to get a good man, you are sadly mistaken. You're gonna need more than that. Now I want y'all to understand something. These live streams, they don't post them right after they're done. In some cases, they're not on the timelines until like 10 to 12 hours later. Probably more than maybe 15 hours later. I don't know why it's doing that, but I will post a stream clip from this and put it up at a later date. If y'all look for it and you can't find it. I didn't take it down. I rarely take streams down. The only streams I take down are the ones I do like late night streams where I'm just, it's not really content. It's just me being up speaking, All right, let's see. Let's see. All right. Now I'm gonna read a little bit from this article. Hey, also, if anybody has the video, make sure you send it to my email. Hold on. Let me put the email in the chat, because If y'all send the video to my email, I'll play it, but I don't have the video. And I didn't see it on World Star or anything. So she been taking those videos down, which is probably one of the reasons why I may not want to put it up, because she might be taking the video down. All right, let's see. Now I'm going to read a little bit from this article from New York Post from December 3rd of 2018. This is when Dennis Brown II proposed to her, okay? It says, man raises engagement bar to absurd levels by proposing with 6 different rings. Nothing ruins the perfect proposal quite like hating the engagement ring your partner picked out. And one man decided to cover all his bases by proposing with 6 different diamond sparklers, so his bride-to-be could pick her favorite. So he already knew what type of woman he was dealing with, which is probably why they're not together anymore. You know, somebody who's extremely picky, and, you know, he knew that an engagement wouldn't be enough. An engagement wouldn't be enough, so he would have to do more in that situation, you know. Dennis Brown II, a model and fitness enthusiast, hired an event planner, stylist, photographer, florist, and clothing designer to make sure everything went swimmingly when he popped the question. And Atara Dallas was treated to 6 different shapes and sizes of sparklers, eventually choosing a teardrop ring. Dennis also printed an enormous banner on which he wrote, "Today, on your special day, I had the pleasure of putting a smile on your face all day. For there is no greater gift that I could think to give you. A woman whose heart is full of love and devotion to me, a woman whose loyalty to all those she loves stands unmatched, a woman whose generosity and willingness to help others around her flourish knows no depths. A woman who single-handedly made me believe that a soulmate, a lover, a prayer warrior, a confidant, and a best friend could be wrapped up in one amazingly beautiful soul that was handcrafted for me." Isn't that something that you would read out of a motivational, motivational blog or some shit, you know? That's why today I wanted to give you the greatest gift that I could ever give you. My heart and soul completely unwavering and all yours. You will accept and hold my hand in yours through this journey. I don't know if I could join that journey with somebody that I know that I had to get 6 rings for. Okay. Now, I want to know, do women like when guys speak like Romeo? Or not Romeo, excuse me. I'm thinking Romeo and Juliet. Shakespearean. Do you like when a guy takes it to Shakespearean levels of love and appreciation? You know? So we really have to look at those things, man. We really have to look at the fact that you have men out here, okay, who know that they are with somebody. They know that they are with somebody who may not really love them as much as they think they do. Now, it's obvious to me that she's a very, again, I said it before, she's a very picky woman. And when you're dealing with picky women, man, they're going to be picky about the littlest things. In her rant video, I'm about to put name in the title so y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So y'all can go Google it. Stop asking me. All right, let's see. It's very clear to me that, you know, you have somebody who's used to disappointment, but they like to put the disappointment on other people. That's where a lot of women mess up and why they can't tend to move on and be with men who are productive and men who can build for them. They're too busy looking for a guy who, again, is 6'5", you know, chiseled, with a college degree, with a street background. That's what they're looking for. Nobody is perfect. That's just like me looking for the perfect woman. It's like me looking for a unicorn. You're never going to find that as a man. But you see, women can alter their appearances. They can alter their face. They can alter their bodies. And their dating pool may grow from that. You know? But us as men, yes, we have to work on ourselves, but we have to work on our mentality, and we have to understand that, listen, not every woman is going to want us, but we can work as best we can to get the best options. And that best option, if they are the one for us, they're the one for us. We're not going to sit up there and talk about we're trying to piece men together. How are you trying to piece men together when your mentality is so screwed up? You don't even know who you are. Okay? Now, again, I took some notes. She wants Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect doesn't exist. Okay? For all you women that think you're going to meet the perfect man doesn't exist. You may think that the people that you see on social media are perfect. Yeah, they perfect until you have a conversation with them and you realize there's nothing between the ears. Okay? Takes no accountability for one's behavior. When you're a woman who's getting up there in age and you've dated all types of men, you should understand a man who can be a builder and a man who's going to be an anchor, you know? And when you have women who are used to dating men because they are an anchor, they don't know what a good man is, because to them, building a man is the best way to go. And that never works. Probably because they saw their mama do it. They saw their aunts do it. They saw the women in their neighborhoods do it. So they think they can do it. They think that they're different. It's just like women who date men who's known to mess around with different women. They think that he gonna change because he's with them, and that never happens. Okay. Now, in her video, she said that women are effed up, according to Atara. Women are effed up, like, you know, and they're in an effed up situation. They're in an effed up situation because of the type of males that they groomed and raised. Man, these guys didn't raise themselves. We have a lot of fatherless males out here due to the fact their mother made it as difficult as possible for their father to be in them kids' life. Let's just be real. How many of us have known women who purposely would keep their kids from their fathers? And then once the kid is older, now all of a sudden you want to put them off on the father, because you can't no longer hold them against that father, because the father is like, he don't really care no more. Not saying that it's right, but that's what's going on out here. Yeah, there are a lot of men, especially in the melanated community, that are mentally screwed up. Absolutely. I know I've seen mentally screwed up males. There's a lot of mentally screwed up males out here. But those males still have baby mamas. They still have women who want to date them, who want to procreate with them. Why is that? And you know these guys are screwed up. And you date them anyway because you're attracted to that. That which you are dealing with is what you are attracted to. The same type of guys that you want to hop the fence to avoid are the same guys that you gave chance after chance after chance to. You know, you gave them all those chances. Now you want to blame them. Now they're the only problem. What about the women who house these guys, who take care of them, who have kids by them? They don't deserve any type of accountability for where these guys' mindset is. These guys don't want to work hard and build anything. Now let's talk about delusional standards. And I think I said this a little earlier. You know, you have women that will go and they will get their bodies done to look like these Instagram models. But that's not going to get you a good man. I'm sorry. Getting work done on your face and your body, it may get you more dizzy, but it's not going to get you a man who wants to build a life with you, financially support you, you know, upgrade you. You know, you're just going to get with men who see you as an object to use. And when they're done using you, they're going to kick you to the curb. And that's why you have such bitterness out here, because they're getting kicked to the curb by the same men they look down upon because they have a degree and those men don't. You know, they make good money and those men don't. But those are the men who are leaving you. Those are the men who are sleeping around with other women on you. That's where you're seeing a lot of these level up women talking about Dusty this and Dusty that. Look at their baby's father. Look at the men they were dating. They got used and basically abused by these guys. So to them, there's no other way but the level up way. But even in that situation, they still struggle because unless you have a self accountability, you will never be able to move on. You'll never be able to move on. Accountability must be had on both sides, or there will be no connection. There will be no getting together. There will be no learning from mistakes. You know, it'll just be a situation where you're stuck, so to speak. You're stuck in the same spot you've always been in. And that's the situation with this particular person, you know? So you really have to look at that, you know? Now, I know a lot of y'all are smart. I don't have to tell you how to do certain things. You already know, right? But I think in this situation with Atara, I just think that she's so used to dating males for how they look in their dizzic size. Because that's what she said. That seemed to be the main focus of her rant, was she wants a dude who has a big dizzic. According to her, he got to have a big dizzic. And if he doesn't have a big dizzic, what's she gonna do with him? If that's the only thing on your mind, that's the reason why your relationships don't work. How you expect your relationships to work if you're worrying about the wrong things? If you're worrying about the wrong things, you're gonna always find yourself single. If you're worrying about a dude's package size, you're going to stay single. And also, you know what that tells me? Because, you know, she said in her video that she need a guy with a, with a big dizzic and, you know, can basically take her down to Pound Town, okay? She says she needs that in her life. That tells me that this woman is used to being in casual relationships with dudes just because of that. She's the type of female that would cheat on a guy because she's not getting satisfied in the bedroom. That's a very dangerous woman to deal with, man. It is. You know, a bit of a wasted situation. You know what I'm saying? Also, she talked about how she's too attractive to date unattractive men, and I'm saying to myself, I know these guys ain't thirsty to the point to where they're not being honest about the fact that you're not really that attractive as a woman. I'm just being real. You know, she looks like Russell Westbrook with laid hair. That's how she looks. I think she definitely needs to humble herself and understand that there ain't as many guys checking for you as you think. You think they're checking for you, but they may not be checking for you like that. You're almost assuming that because you have a box between your legs, that automatically means that you can just talk anyway to men or treat men any kind of way, and they're just gonna take it. No, they're not. You're at an age where you can't afford to be acting the way that you act, because you're only giving men more reasons to not want to date you. Okay? You're not going to find Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect doesn't exist. It's a figment of the imagination of feminist-minded women who refuse to change. And that's what I'm noticing more and more every single day. You cannot separate from the dysfunction that you help breed in the community, that you defended, that you gave your best years of your life to. You can't all of a sudden come back and make demands about the type of men you feel like you deserve to have, you know? And that's what we have going on, people. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. I can't even see the chat. YouTube is tripping. I cannot even see my dashboard right now. Ain't this some shit? I can't even see my dashboard right now. But shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Yeah, I'm having some issues. Hold on. I don't even know what it is, man. Okay, here we go. We got that up. Okay, now we got this going. All right. Yeah, we back. Hopefully y'all can hear me in the chat. Now I can see the chat again. So wait for this to load up. Okay, now I can see the chat again. All right. Shout out to tape, man. But you got a lot of these. You know what's crazy? And listen, I don't like to bring up people's looks all the time. I'm really not one of those type of guys. Yeah, the chat room is showing. Now I can see it. But I'm sick and tired of these struggle face females getting on social media talking about who's ugly and who isn't. What man is attractive enough for them? When I hear a woman talking about she want to do with a big pole, that lets me know this woman is a very promiscuous female and she likes to get hammered. Because I've heard from women who are attractive, they're not out here looking for dudes with big poles like that. You know, the myth that is to some women, it's a myth that most women want to do with a big pole. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a dude with if that's the main thing on your mind, that is why your relationships suck. Okay, I see there's a shot to Ricky E245. Desiree, I see you. I can see the chat now. Like, you're not that attractive. Humble yourself. But it's too many struggle face females who want to get on social media and talk about who's ugly and who's not. You don't have a man. Shout out to Tate, man.
Like great mystical say thoughts the end.
I'm tired of it, man. If you struggling and you need pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds.
She looked like the trans that young buck got caught with, bro.
Pounds and pounds and pounds of makeup to make yourself look decent. Shut up. We don't care what you think about who's ugly and who's attractive. You can't be with no gorilla looking man. But you have the hard features. You look like Russell Westbrook's twin. These are facts. I'm not making anything up. Shout out to Trevon. I'm telling you, man, just because you have, a nice body, nice assets, that don't mean you should be getting on social media talking about you don't want no ugly man. You don't want no gorilla looking man. I bet they say the same thing about you when they refuse to wife you up. They refuse to date you, take you seriously. They laugh when you talk about who's ugly and who isn't, because they probably say themselves, I dated way more attractive women than this. I'm not putting up with this shit. Yo, Brian, I see you. Like the stream, people. You struggle face heifers need to understand one thing. There's always going to be way more attractive women than you. And I don't care what you see on Instagram. Most men are dating women who, especially men with money, are dating women who are very cute and attractive in the face, because they have to wake up next to that every day. They have to take them out to their friends who probably have very attractive friends. Imagine them bringing you to a get together. They're gonna look at you and laugh like, bro.
Love your work, Jay. Check us out at watchjaro.com and let us know what you think. We're a Black-owned platform.
Okay.
Keep up the great work.
Thanks, man. Jaro Media Service. All right, cool, man. Hey, send me a link to your stuff on the email, man. I'll go and check it out afterwards, man. Hold on, I'll put the link in the chat. But you struggle face heifers need to humble your goddamn self, or you gonna be single forever. Mr. Perfect ain't looking for you. I don't care how big your assets are. I don't care how big your tits are. I don't care if you're a fitness model, a fitness instructor, you're into fitness, you wanna be fit. You still can get curved.
Her armpit bigger than Gronk's bicep. #trans swag.
Appreciate that tape, man. I'm sick of you help. Like, I'm tired. You know how many struggle face helps I've seen through school and after school? Like, they think because they have a big ass that's all you need. No, that's not. Stop getting gassed up, god damn it. Shout out to D-Stroke again. Yeah, I mean, I'm sick of this. And the dude that proposed to you was sick of you too.
Those chicks look like something from God of War mixed with Nemesis from Resident.
Yo,
Evil
I bet.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Laughing, rolling on the floor. Laughing, rolling on the floor. Okay. Appreciate it, man. I'm just, y'all know what I mean. Y'all seen it. You know? You getting on social media, you can't find a man and you wonder why. It's because you have an ugly attitude and you're not the most attractive in the face. They don't care. Dude, listen, you got a nice body. Okay. So does millions of other women. Okay. You're one of many. Okay. There's nothing that changes the game with that. Nothing. Stop relying on just your body, because look at Nicole Murphy. Nicole Murphy is a prime example of a woman who keeps herself together, but her face is falling apart. Shout out to But I'll Be Great. Appreciate it, man. So we got to put everything into it. Shout out to Silver, man.
Looking like the African mask from Crash Bandicoot.
Say it, man. We got to continue to put these struggle face motherfuckers on, basically on the humble couch, man. We got to put them on, not the humble couch, the humble bench, man. We got to sit them down. Sit your ass down, okay? We don't want to hear you talking about nobody being unattractive. When you single and you desperate, you say you sit up lonely at night wondering why you single. Look at your attitude. Look at how you conduct yourself. Look at the fact that, you have to make up for the fact that your face isn't everything a lot of these. I'm just being real with you. This is me being real with you. This is me being honest. I can only be honest with you. You want to know why you single? I'm telling you why you single. For y'all to, yeah, man. That's why I say, man, you can't be calling other people ugly. You can't. It's a consensus. It's a consensus out here that this woman is not attractive. That's a consensus. Her attitude is worse than her looks. Okay? And you wonder why you're single, and we're telling you why you're fucking single. Sit your ass on that humble bench. All right. About to take a few phone calls. Listen to see what the people got to say. All right. Oh, bring this up closer to me. All right. Great. By the way, I got a new mouse today because the other mouse is a little bit too clicky. So I got a new mouse that's a little bit more quiet to the way you can't hear it. Big Uncle, yeah, I heard that. I saw that, man. I'm telling you, man. Why even give somebody like that the opportunity? Yo, what's happening?
Yo, what's up, Jay? It's Brandon B. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's good with you, man?
I'm chilling, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man. This is a great topic, bro, because, I'm out here in LA, and you made a great point about how, chicks who don't look as good are trying to get, the high value men. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you clearly have so much competition out here, Williams. And especially in LA. You know what I mean? Like in LA, a 7 or an 8, that's like every day. You know what I mean? You see that walking down the street every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you got guys, like me, because, I work in the industry, and being young, black, and working in the industry, clearly you're going to see a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, on the regular. And that's why I kind of looked at this situation, and I'm like, okay, this guy gives you 6 engagement rings, right? But on the flip side, he doesn't follow through on the deal. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't marry you. So, and there has to be something going on. You know what I mean? And for me personally, you know what I mean? Like you look at women like that, a little bit older, they got all the money, they got all that shit. She got to take what she can get. You know what I'm saying? Especially out here, because right now men have started to at least educate themselves more about, the value. And some people have gone red pill, some people have gone MGTOW, you know what I mean? Just going their own way. Yeah. So with that type of education going on, you know what I'm saying? Women got to be smarter about how they move now because, you know what I'm saying? We're leveling up just as much as they are. And, personally, I couldn't help but laugh because it's it's always kind of like that. As soon as a woman, doesn't get what she wants, then it's no good men out here, right? It's funny how that works.
Yeah, that's a go-to.
You know what I'm saying? But if we flipped it the other way, you know what I'm saying? And if we were shouting out what we want, we're called misogynists. We're called control freaks. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny how that double standard works, in the social conditioning that's been going on every single day. You know what I mean? We see it on TV. We see it on reality TV. People thinking that this shit is real life. And the perfect man that you probably want is right there in your phone book, but you're dissing him because you want to get with so-and-so who's an artist at so-and-so whatever. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, people should date exactly where they at or just work on themselves. And then maybe that guy you're looking for could, he could find you.
Big facts. Yeah, and I definitely agree, man. There's a lot of women missing out on their blessing, just trying to, hold up this standard, you know what I'm saying? So that they can take their little pictures on Instagram and get their little likes, you feel me? But not understanding that a lot of these Instagram models, Bro, they're getting fucking funded, dog. There's people there's these regular simps who they fund their lifestyle for them to look a certain way on Instagram so that they can eventually get a better suitor. But in reality, it's actually old boy who's, you know what I mean, working an everyday job who's making her look good. You know what I'm saying? So it's all, you know, it's all just messed up, bro. For real.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Appreciate the call.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate the call, man.
Thanks. All righty. Shout out to Brandon. All right, the lines are open. Let's see. Hold on. Yo, you live. What's up?
What's up, JDBTv, man?
What's good, DT?
Man, a lot of females out here today like fantasize about the guy they want. And the truth is, you're never going to find that guy.
Let's make this simple to some of these delusional females. You are what you attract, and what you can't attract,
their
you're just
expectations
not.
are unfair. And it's like, you expect a guy to bring 100% of everything to the table, but what do you bring off besides good looks?
Right. And that's the problem. They not bringing much but the looks, if they have them, you know.
Yeah. It's like, don't walk around here thinking you Cleopatra, and just because you got the look of Cleopatra doesn't make you her. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just trying. I mean, I'm mainly working on myself. I realize where I'm at. That's the difference. I feel like that's the difference between some people.
Yeah.
Like, most guys realize where they're at.
Yeah.
And they work on it.
Yeah.
And I just hope things change for the better anyway. I got to get back to doing something. I don't want to keep it too long, man.
Okay. All right. Well, DT, well, thanks for the call, though. Okay?
Of course, man.
All right, man. Shout
Rep
out.
all day.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Yo, you live. What's up?
What's up, Jay, man? I'm glad. I was waiting on you to do a video on this, man. I just knew you was going to get it. I just knew it.
Yeah, I was going to get
to
it. What's up?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Man, what I want to say is, I'm trying to say a couple things, but the first thing is, when did women become the know-all and be-all about sex? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
Because they make this complaint like all their sex is good, you know, they poom is basically good automatically. It just seems like they think they can just talk about sex like they own sex.
Right.
I don't get it.
In their minds, they do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them are chasing the same type of guys. So you got other guys that be trying to get with them, and they'll curve those guys. Yeah. So in their mind, they do. You know.
Yeah. But I don't see why they don't get it. Like, they're unreasonable. They want so much from a man, and then even if they do get that man, they could be picky, had the worst attitude. They won't cooperate nor submit, but they want a man with a lot of money to take care of them. I just don't see how that adds up.
Well, it doesn't. That's why they end up being single at the end of the day. Being single, you know, just a lot of the moves dating wise doesn't make sense. And there are men who aren't going to stick around and figure it out with them, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Well, me personally, man, I really don't even fool with them like that no more, man. You know, the BWs, I don't even fool with them like that no more, man.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wash my hands with a man. Like, it's like a high 90% of them all got the same spirit, same demons, making them all have the same program. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with a creature who won't even take somebody else's hair out of her own head and buy her own hair, it's like, how can you even talk to them?
Right.
You know.
Well,
what do you think? Like,
there's a mental dysfunction out here that is tearing apart the melanated community, especially the women, because like everything that's going on, it's like you got those that don't want to take accountability for their role in everything. It's like they're putting everything on us, like we're the ones screwing up, we're the ones bogging them down, and that's just not the case, you know. Yeah, but bro, I gotta go, man. But I appreciate the call, though. Okay.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right, shout out to you, man. And shout out to Mookie Knuckles with the super chat, man. Thanks, man. All right, man. Try to get some more calls in here. I want to get people on. How does it leave these screens? Yo, what's happening?
What's up, Jay? This is John from New York here.
What's good, John?
I gotta say, I like this talk that you're doing because you know what's funny about the women that you know, the ones that are not attractive. They say they don't want no ugly man, they want no gorilla man, all that other stuff. Yeah. But meanwhile, they'll look at themselves and they'll look at their attitude. And I'm talking about the bitter ones, the ones that always mad, always depressed, always, you know, never, you know. And I'd be like, shut up, boy. Like, don't bring your negativity around other people that want to, you know, change their lives and, you know, better themselves and, you know, maybe, you know, improve.
Yeah.
I don't like that negativity.
Yeah,
I don't like that negativity.
When you watch her video, and I'm gonna see if I can find it so I can link it once this video is posted, because I got to find that video. But you can sense the negative energy from her initial video. This is a very like bad human being. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll be looking at them like what we did to you to act like that. Like if I met a woman like that, like what I did to you? I did shit to you. Like all I did was be nice, be myself and all that, and you go to continue to act like that? Like come on, like. Yeah. It's like we can't be nice these days. We can't be, you know, ourselves, and we can't do anything.
That's why you take an approach of not trying to appease people or trying to stoop to people's levels. You raise people up to yours, you know, and avoid people who are gonna bring you down, you know, as far as your vibes is concerned. Because there are people who are just they're energy sappers, like they're good at, you know, stealing people's energy with their own bad, you know, energy or vibes, so to speak. Can't figure out the word right now, but I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Also, Jay, I didn't get a chance to tell you on your last cast. Have you noticed about the media all over the world? They always scared of China when it comes to this situation we're at right now. Yeah. It's like they so afraid of China, but me, in my opinion, they're the ones that are responsible for this whole craziness.
Yeah.
With what's going on right now.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that when this is over, like all the countries, including this country, we need to go to the UN and we need to tell China like we need to sue China, like we need to do something to make them accountable, because look at what they're doing to the people in that country, including the African. I mean, look what they're doing to the people, and then when you have to suffer, you have to lose games, you have to lose jobs. I mean, none of this would ever happen if they wanted to lie.
Yeah, I think people are looking to sue them, and I think that people are afraid of them because of the population they have. They have a lot of spending power, and people like to spend money there. The NBA, like these sports leagues, except for the NFL, they make a lot of money over there. So that's why a lot of people are afraid, because they have a lot of people over there, man, that can spend money, and a lot of these companies know that. So
I know, but what I'm saying is that what we need to do is cut off ties with them, because their weakness is their economy. Like if these countries don't deal with them no more, and they, you know, say like we did to Cuba years ago, and we don't trade with them, they're gonna hurt. Like they're gonna feel it. That's what we need to do.
Yeah,
because we don't need to deal with them, and they're responsible for all of this. I'm sorry, but
I agree, bro. But yeah, man. Hey, I gotta go, but I appreciate the call though, John. Okay.
All right. Always.
All right, man. All right, man. Yeah. When I do a political show, I want all y'all to call in. All right. Okay, David. Appreciate that, David. David donating. David Watts. Shout out to David Watts. Salute the super chatters today, the PayPalers and the Cash Appers. You know. Yeah, people, yeah. But yeah, I want to continue on this particular woman. Listen, if y'all don't know who she is, I'm gonna see about. I wish y'all would send me the video via email. Nobody has sent it to me, so I can link it. If I'm gonna look when this is posted to see if I can put the link to the video, so y'all can go and check the video out. So y'all not saying who is we talking about, Jay? You know. But this video was viral. It's probably on Facebook. You can put her name in on Facebook. You can probably find the video. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But I just think that we need to do better, people. Okay, yo, you live. What's up?
Hey Jay, what's up, man? It's Terrell from DC. I called in yesterday, man. I love your content, man.
What's
going on?
Thank you, Terrell, man. What's going on? Nothing much, man.
Nothing. I actually just want to stick to the topic at hand. You asked the question, and your question was, why do some women? Why do they not want to? Why would they not find a good man? I think, and I think I said this yesterday when I called. If you ask 20 women their definition of a good man, you're gonna get 20 different responses.
Yeah, right.
And I also think, and I know a lot of people gonna hate what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. I think a lot of it is predicated on lack of males in the house that these women grow up in. Because if you got a real man in the house to tell their daughters and tell the young ladies what a good man looks like, they won't formulate their own definition of what a good man looks like based on other people. And I honestly think a lot of these women possibly had good men, but they prefer that man with that third stripe. You know what I'm saying? Like look at what's the dude name going through the drama right now? Boris Kojo.
Yeah.
I honestly think he's struggling and he's suffering right now because he's a predictable man. And a lot of times because men are predictable, a lot of women would consider that man a boring man, or he's not interesting enough, or he's not exciting enough. They much rather prefer that dude that's gonna come in the house at 4:00 in the morning. They much rather prefer that dude who got the third stripe. They much rather prefer the dude who might possibly bring them an STD or probably be out there cheating, because that's exciting to some of these women. When in reality, like look where we are as a nation right now. A lot of these women that didn't want the good dude, now they run into him because they know in that predictability, they know what they're gonna get. See, right now, because everything is, the system is kind of shutting down on these women. That's what's really helping the women. They have a reliable system that they can count on. And like I said, a lot of times it's just the man that is a good man, he's too predictable, but they classify that as a boring type of relationship.
Yeah, they do.
Whereas though, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad because even like, and I use this analogy all the time. I look at with K. Michelle, she went on that interview. I believe she was in Atlanta, and she made a comment about all men are not good people. Yeah. And instead of her being a woman to take responsibility for the choices she made and picking the men that she chose, she lumped all men together because she made a choice to be with those types of dudes. So it'd be foolish of me to allow somebody to move in my house that's a known pedophile and then expect them not to you know what I'm saying, like molest my children. So when you know what you're getting, you can't get upset when the very thing you know is the reality. You feel what I'm saying? And so to your question, I just think a lot of time these women are not going to be able to, I'm not going to say they're not going to be able to, but I think a lot of times these women, they're not going to find a good dude because the good dudes are starting to notice the gold digging, manipulating women that are out here. So we as good dudes, and I consider myself a good dude, we as good dudes, we run the opposite way. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not bragging when I say this, but you know, I would consider myself very successful. I got my own house, got my own car, got a really good career, and I could spot a bad one from a mile away. And that's also predicated on the fact that when you've gone through enough head busting moments, you don't want to go through that no more. You know what I'm saying? So just to answer your question, that's my reason why I think a lot of women are not finding good dudes because, again, every woman has their own definition of what a good dude is. And I guarantee you, if you ask 20 to 30 women, you're going to get 20 to 30 different answers of what a good dude is. And that's my take on it, bro.
Okay.
Appreciate you, JB, man. You, bro, I love your content, man. I wish you all the best, dude. I listen to you every day, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, man. And I thank you for liking the content and watching as much as possible. That's good, man. That's good to hear.
Yes, sir, man. Stay up, man. God bless. Stay safe.
You too, man. All right, you too, man. Shout out to Terrell with the call, man. Shout out to Chief Rocker with the super chat. Carl Page was good. Yeah, that was a good call from bro, man. Yeah, man. I think there are women who conflate being a decent guy with being weak. I don't understand. I know a lot of decent guys that used to run the streets all the time. They grew out of it. They're now settled. They have families and kids. They work regularly. You know? There's a dude I knew in high school. He moved to North Carolina, and I think he's welding. And he got him he drives a big old pickup truck, and he dates a Becky. You know? You know, so I mean, people grow out of certain phases that they be in, man. You know, you got dudes that'll run the streets when they're in high school, but once they leave that and it's time to grow up, they leave the nest. You know, they start running the streets. They have responsibility. They don't have a kid or two. But some people never grow out of it. But that don't mean these guys are now weak, that they're lames. They just don't live that life no more. The dudes who still run the streets and they're into their 30s and 40s are dumb dudes, okay? They never were able to figure out in their mind, I'm tired of going to jail. I'm tired of not being able to see my kids. Hold up. Yo, what's happening?
What's up, Jaye? This is Chris, man.
What's going on, Chris?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. Just enjoying the content. Just
cool,
called
cool,
in
man.
to voice my opinion.
Cool, man. What's on your mind?
What I got is, man, I feel like these women right now is being able to call their own shots and get what they want. And like you was just saying, man, if they're acting in a ratchet way, so they need dudes that can respond in a ratchet way. But most guys is kind of trying to build something. You know, and these women don't understand building something. Right. And rather than be quiet and, you know, build a good man, they want somebody that's already built. They want somebody that's already got their stuff together. Right. And then they want the excitement on top of that. And what happens a lot of times is when you chasing that excitement, you end up losing. You know, I mean, like, if a guy has kids, he's going to end up losing, child support calling all the time. Or if a guy's getting into arguments or fights all the time, he's going to end up in jail all the time. And they like that continuous excitement, and that's why they go after dudes that would continuously excite them. But then at the end of the day, you're going to end up with nothing. Because you're going to end up in court, you're going to end up in jail, you're going to end up in prison. And rather than just be like, okay, well, the old saying was, you know, behind every good man is a great woman. Right. So instead of being out, instead of building the dude and helping the guy to build something that is strong, they'd rather just rather enjoy it because they know they get a golden parachute out of whatever situation they get in. They already know the court is on their favor, the lawyers in their favor. They're gonna take whatever they want, and they know that the guy's gonna lay down for them. You know, there's plenty of chance. You know, like there's a lot of guys that could have took their baby mamas to court. Yeah, that was violating a court order, but they didn't want to do that to them. You know, we let women go a lot of times. So yeah, they just go wild out.
Mm-hmm.
So and I say instead of just letting them wild out, just red pill that shit, just MGTOW. Because I mean, at the end of the day, they know that they stock is only high for a limited time. So shoot, just wait on it. Just stay strong, wait on it. And if they come around, they do. And if they don't, then shoot, you know, it'll be a brand new crop. You know, and a lot of it comes from these women that are raising these kids. You know, they're raising them in a ratchet type manner. They're raising them in a manner to where they don't build nothing. They're raising them to be emotional. You know, but women are organic product. They're more organic than men are. You know, we're more systematic than they are. So, you know, maybe they got a point.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, but I appreciate you checking my. Okay.
No, you good. But I was gonna say, there's some good points. I think a lot of people have been social conditioned to a point of new levels of craziness, and what's happened over the last month or so has told me that. But yeah, man, I appreciate the call though, Chris. Okay.
Hey, can I add this, man?
Yeah.
I've seen your last video on Lil Wayne, man. And these dudes, they need to learn to protect themselves, man.
Right.
You know, Lil Wayne was the dude that sold us all out, talking about it ain't tricking if you got it. But now he's getting hammered. You know,
man.
He's getting hammered because he didn't protect himself, man.
That's a bad.
Protect yourself.
That's a bad situation he's in right now.
Yeah, and they the predators right now. You gotta protect yourself from the predators. I appreciate it, man. I love your content, man. I've been trying to share it with as many people as possible, man.
Cool, man.
Thanks for taking my call.
All right, cool, man. No problem. Shout out to you, Chris. Thanks for the call, man. All right. Yo, you live. What's up?
Man, what's good with you, Jay the Black, man? This your boy Andrew, man. Your #1 basketball player from the University of Maryland, man. What's up?
What's good, Andrew?
Man, just chilling, man. Just want to get on this topic, man. You know what I'm saying? Bored as fuck, man. Just getting off work, man. I just want to let you know, man, what this little story we're talking about. We're going to talk about you ladies, man, because a lot of y'all ladies be capping, man. See, Jay the Black, I ain't going to brag. I'm well endowed like a motherfucker. And you be surprised that they talk this big dick shit. Man, they be capping, bro. Like, they be scared. Sometimes, baby, women talk all this mess about, oh, yeah, I want me a hungry nigga. And then when you say you whip out their ass, oh, stop it. Oh, no. They're like, damn, bitch, I got to beat my meat now because your pussy suck.
Yeah,
not
man.
all women.
It's a lot of
pussy,
capping going on with these shits, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, like, it's only our sisters. I can't talk for another group of women. But only our sisters, bro, had the standards. These bitches would be motherfucking used. Let's say a 1983 Benz, but they want you to have a motherfucker. They betray themselves as a motherfucker 2020 Bentley. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta look in the mirror, man. Like, and you niggas, man, y'all gotta be more honest with these women, bro. Stop thinking with your dick run. Tell these bitches that if you ugly, you ugly. You can't get no good looking nigga if you ugly. You gotta come out of pocket, lady.
Well,
but that's all I wanted to say, Jay the Black.
Okay. Well, cool, Andrew. I appreciate the call. All right. Shout out to you, man. Making it do what it do. All right. Shout out to my buddy Andrew out there in the DMV. Yeah, man. But I do think there are women who, they've told me, not a lot, but there's some that told me, and, you know, yeah, y'all do be capping when it comes to the whole wanting a big dizzy. Okay? And women have told me this. You know what I'm saying? It's all because if you a woman that actually wants to do with a big, never mind. I'm not even getting into this conversation. You live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay the Black? It's Cool Gent 87, baby.
What's good? What's good, Cool Gent? What's up with you?
What's going on with you, though, man? This is a great topic, though, you chose. And I want to put my little 2 cents in. A lot of modern women today in this culture, man, are not really marriage material. There's only a small percentage here this marriage material, but the rest of them is like they're not trained to have that mindset, man. To like because they wasn't in their environment to train to be like wife material. They too programmed by the television, the love and hip hop bull crap, man. All this other stuff, man. But the Cardi B and stuff. It's like, who do you all, to the women out there, who do you all look up to? Who is y'all's role model? You know. And then it's like they have daughters and stuff, and they programming them to like pass on this generational curse, man. And you wonder why, like everything is like coming to an end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's a heavy rotation, a cycle. You can't ask for a good man if you're a wicked woman.
Yeah.
That's point blank simple.
Yeah, I think that also it's the accountability. It's like the further the generations go along, there's no accountability. It's less and less accountability to where they just blaming.
Oh man,
it's blaming it, man. This is y'all the bad ones. Y'all making us look bad. Y'all not putting up. You know, you're not building anything. You know, you're not handling your business in a relationship.
And Jay,
yeah,
that part there, what you were saying is spot on. I'm glad you brought up that word. A lot of women are allergic to accountability, man. I can't tell you how many times, though, man. It's like they don't want to take accountability for anything, though. We have to take accountability as men, though, regardless. You know, especially black men. That's just the truth. You know, straight up facts. But a lot of women don't like accountability, though, man, and they don't look at themselves in the mirror. And then another thing that pissed me off too was like the fake alpha dudes out here, though, man. They be taking up for these toxic women. That makes me upset. A lot of them are fake out there too.
Oh yeah. But they usually expose themselves. You know, women find out eventually. That's why the women end up leaving them. You know. Yeah,
mama's boys. That's what they pretty much are, though, man. Mama's boys. Y'all know who y'all are like that too.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing about like things coming full circle. Like the women are searching for this type of guy and they find it and they realize that ain't who they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It all comes full circle. You know, like
right?
This one, man.
Yeah, and I just want to say one last thing. You know, to you ladies, you know, if you want a good man, make sure you're a good woman. Make sure at least get in the words of the Most High. You know, because he don't want to bring you a good man. But that's all I want to say on here, though, man. I appreciate Jay the Black Man. And shout out to your show, bro. I'm going to share it on my tab.
Okay, cool, Jen. Appreciate the call, all right?
Have a blessing.
All right, you too, man. Shout out to the call, man. All right, it's been some very good calls, man. I haven't had any ladies call in yet. Maybe y'all just sitting back and soaking in all this info, which is fine. You know, I find it annoying how you will have women like this on the screen that will say they want a good man, but are you a good woman? You know, but you worrying about how big his pole is, whether he has money, whether he looks a certain way, looking for Mr. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even when they get Mr. Perfect, it still ain't perfect. Yo, you're live. What's happening?
Hey, what up, Jada Black? This is me, George from Brooklyn.
What's good, George?
I'm doing okay listening to this content, good content right here. I think the thing with a lot of women is that at times I think they kind of set themselves up because they have these unrealistic expectations of a man. Like they want this, they want a guy with a big, that and on looks, 10 foot tall, 7 foot or whatever the fuck, and all this other stuff. And to them, they're like midgets compared to these guys and all this other stuff and everything. I think they just set themselves up and they make themselves look bad. And it's not good. It's not good right there. And sometimes, like a lot of women, they talk about, we're all the good men or all men are dogs. But they probably do have good dudes in their lives, but they don't choose them because they don't fit their level of excitement, or they call them, the term educated lame or something like that. And they pick these bad dudes who basically do them dirty, like cheating on them, beating, abusing them, of course, and of course having their kids, and then they leave.
Yeah, that's the dysfunction it's become normal. That cycle is normal now.
And that's the sad part, that it's normal. Damn. Yeah. That's normal. And I do agree. I think it was like one of the calls, I think it was one of the calls that said that, like, a lot of these females, I think a lot of them do grow up in families where there's not a male figure in their lives. And it's the same thing like with a lot of women and a lot of men too. And you see that right there. That's why, to me, and I'm even gonna say this, that's why in certain ways I'm kind of anti-single motherhood and even matriarch control families, because I think there should be a mom and a dad in there.
Yeah, I think kids prosper the best when there's two parents. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because if it's like one parent, it's not going to do that much. It's not going to do well.
Right. Yeah. Because especially if that parent works and they can't really take care of their kids, or they're not putting the effort into it. The kids is off being with this relative and that relative. No role models or father figures in the household.
Trust me, I used to have friends that mostly came out of single motherhoods and everything. Some of them came out of that matriarch control families where the daughter's like out here, just starting out here, and the son is like out here being a thug and a gangster, and getting into stuff, all types of stuff. Or he wound up being a simp.
He'd be either
he wound up being
the extreme. Yeah, either or the extreme.
Yeah. And of course, too many dysfunction, and I hate to say it, especially in the black community, man. We got to before we talk about gay outright, we got to get ourselves together, and we got to clean our closet.
I would never tell somebody they need to change or improve if I'm not making the changes and improving myself.
Yeah. Like, how you gonna judge somebody when yourself is not even all that perfect?
Right. Absolutely. That's why I'm not gonna. That's why I say it when I speak on certain things. I say, I'm not gonna judge this person, but I will speak my mind. You can live your life. You can date who you want to date, but I am gonna speak my opinion if I see something that's clearly hypocritical. If I see something that's just blatantly, just stupid to me, But yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, just blame you.
Yeah, but I gotta get some more calls, man. But thank you for calling in, okay?
Thanks, man.
All right, man. Shout out to you, man. All right. Let me take another call or two. But, I was thinking, you have these guys who are street dudes, right? They're thugs. They come from single-parent households. But I think a lot of times those guys are sort of forced into those roles because they're like the man of the house. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
What's up, Jay? It's your boy Shy from Bay Area.
Yo, what's good, man?
Oh, man, this is a great topic. A lot of people live up in the room. But yeah, pretty much I saw the video, what you're talking about. And yeah, she's crazy, bro. Talking about, she wants a, mythological man, and D size, and it's like, but she's not very attractive herself.
Oh, right.
But you're right about the D size as far as, but see, that's certain women. Here, let me peep game, y'all. Now, I guess, according to the women I'm with, they say I'm big, whatever, not to give information, but that's a pornography information. And unfortunately, it might kind of go to rape or some type of molestation when you're having these old OG guys getting with girls younger. So it kind of affects their mind as they get older.
Yeah, abuse in certain situations or being taken advantage of, it does affect, I think, a lot of women of today. I do think so. And a lot of them just don't get help for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It's I'm sure a lot of men, if you talk to some of these women, they'll tell you some horror stories. I mean,
oh yeah.
How are you 12 years old getting a 9-inch? That's crazy, bro. That's sad.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure there's a lot. You could sit down with a lot of women, they could tell you a lot of different things. And you see why they may feel the way that they feel. It doesn't excuse if they're saying crazy shit, but I mean, you can understand how they would feel towards men if they were in certain situations. That's why they need healing and some type of counseling, you know?
Yeah, especially the counseling, man, because that breaks my heart hearing about that. And it also can happen to dudes. There's a lot, a lot of young boys get, molested by their babysitter or older female cousin, and man, it's just.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that was a good point, because that's some of the parallels that I see. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to touch on as far as that point.
Okay.
Just hopefully this economy open up back up, ignore all these haters.
Yeah, hopefully it does. People can say whatever they want to, but the opportunity to be able to go back to doing what you're doing, they'll do it. They're just against it now because the lamestream media is against it. So they'll just side with them because they do no research.
Yeah, it just depends on your political party, like Killer Mike. And if Bernie Sanders tells him tomorrow, hey, everything's all good, go back to work, he's going to post that it's all good to come back to work.
Of course.
So really, it's all BS.
Yeah. That's why you got to do your own research and, use your instincts, You've made it up until this point during this thing, Why think that something will change now? If you have bad health, I think you might have cause to pause, okay?
Yeah, the barbershops are opening back up, but they have to put on masks and gloves, and they have sanitizer.
And I can understand
so
that.
So to me, I went and got my hair cut, and the place was cleaner than I ever seen it.
Yeah, I think all this did was make people be more clean, be more conscientious of being cleaner wherever they're at,
Yeah, I do transportation. We got funding, so that way we sanitize the buses before and after. There's really anyway. There's plenty of solutions, but people want to fearmonger. But so I side with Donald Trump, man. Just open this economy back up because they're trying to railroad this dude. That's all I wanted to say, Jay. Salute to the chat. I'm gonna donate. See you soon.
All right, appreciate that, Shy. Shout out to Shy with the call in. Yeah, folks. Let's see. But as far as this topic, I think we've said all we need to say. I think we said all we need to say on this topic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this mouse, man. I'm still trying to get used to this mouse. Let me see. Hold on. Shit. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I think we've said all we need to say on this. Well, at least I think I've said. I think the callers got they said. God damn, this mouse. I think I should have worked on a little bit more before I. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the super chatters and everybody that donated during the live, man. That's cool. I love the support I get. And again, man, if y'all got the video, the original video, send it to my email so I can put it in the link. Put it in the comment section. Well, put it in the description box. Okay. If you got the original video of her rant, send it to the email. I can't find the shit. You know? What's good, Ill Wills? Alright. So, if y'all have that video, send it to the email. Okay? Send it to the email. Alright? And I'll put it in the description. Or I just have to go look for it myself. But yeah, this is sort of in a way a video response without the actual video because I couldn't find it. And I wasn't about to spend all day looking for it. So if y'all have it, y'all just send it to me and I'll just link it in the description. So y'all can go and see it. Okay? But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it for me on this Tuesday afternoon. Shout out to everybody, the moderators and members, the chat support, everybody that supports in the chat that's here, show the show. I'm going to try to do the show more. I'm definitely going to see about coming back tomorrow and doing a live stream. Again, my email is in the description. I put it in the chat room. If there's a certain topic that you want me to speak on, you all you have to do is just let me know which one it is, as far as a link to it. It'd be like chat topic, not chat topic, a live stream topic, a live show topic. You could put that. That'd be just fine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think that's it, man. Yeah, definitely poetic. It brings a lot to it.
Ooh, wow. Steven Jackson leaves wife with a prenup.
We should decide. I heard about that situation with Steven. I may address that soon. Never know.
Respect to you, Jay. Great live stream, fire.
Appreciate that, cool gent. Shout out to you, man. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's it. But again, I want to say this. I don't want people to, I would say, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if she probably end up getting in a relationship soon, because sometimes women will put bait out there and they'll see if the type of guy that they want bite on that bait. I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? They want to see if a guy bites on that bait. You know? Be cool to hear other red pill. Like, what do you mean, D-Stroke? Red pillars from other parts of the world? You mean like YouTubers? You mean like YouTubers? Nah, Molly, that's it for the calls. Like, what do you mean? Like, call in, me interview him? Is what you're saying? I mean, of course, I want to do more interviews. Absolutely. You know? Thanks, Wanda Maximum. Appreciate it. Are you new to the chat, Wanda? You know, I could see that Suleiman, her saying that she gonna get her a Chad. She gonna get her a Chad or she's gonna get her a Brad, and it wouldn't surprise me, because that's where it goes. What they'll do is that they don't want to feel any guilt about dating out, so what they'll do is they'll dump on black men, and then be like, well, they have no other choice but to hop the fence. But what always happens is they end up hopping right back over that goddamn fence. They end up hopping right back over that fence because it was all for show. And they realize that at the end of the day, men are men. And if you don't act right, they're not going to fuck with you. They're not going to put up with you. Some may put up with you because they might be beta males. They might like an aggressive woman to submit to. Okay? Future cut his supply off of sperm. It's serious. Yeah, man. That's why I think that Future, he might want to continue to do that and not be nothing up in these apples. Okay. Yeah, Terrell, I do. It's in the description. Shout out to Wanda Maximum, says keep up the great work. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Wanda. Shout out to you, Wanda. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the chat, fam. Here's my cash out. Anybody want to donate that? I'm actually kind of tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I've been up.
Keep up the great work. Red heart, red heart, red heart.
Red heart, red heart. Thanks, Wanda. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do more interviews. I gotta set it up a certain way because I want to do certain things. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to interview and speak to people who've done thousands of other interviews, hundreds of other interviews. I want to get some, do different uniques, to talk to different people, outside of YouTube. I think that's where my focus is right now. And then maybe getting back on YouTube. But I'm not in a rush to talk to people on YouTube. I mean, I've done YouTube interviews with YouTubers. It's on my other channel. It's on my Jada Black channel. I may re-upload those interviews over here. Because this weekend, what I plan on doing, because I'm probably not gonna go live Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna take some of the live streams on my Jada Black channel, including the interviews, and I'm going to restream them over here. I'm gonna premiere stream them over here, Saturday and Sunday. The one Saturday is gonna be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Sunday it'll probably be maybe 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to put all that over here. I'm going to restream it over here. I did interviews with some very good guys, man. O'Shea, Marcus Brown, Misanthropic One, Kid Organic. The top tier, of talent out here. Guys who are really cool. I'm gonna restream all those over here, okay? And because I really don't have any interviews over here. What True is due, look her up on Facebook. You'll probably know who she is. She did a video that went completely viral where she was shitting on men, especially black men, because they weren't good enough for her. So I think that's pretty much the most that, y'all should know. But see, this is me introducing y'all to what's going on out here. Okay? All right, people. This is it, man. Y'all take care. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Let me get the social media. Hold up. Because I'm getting shout out to everybody that's been following me on Twitter, man. I've been getting a lot of follows on Twitter today. The shit is crazy, man. I dropped 2 videos. I think I got over 20 followers, probably more than that on Twitter. I know people going to say, well, Jay, that's not a lot. Well, when you have a small page and it just grows like that, it's noticeable. It's very noticeable. Also, like the Facebook page. Don't just send me friend requests. Like the Facebook page first, and then you can go and send me a friend request. People be going to Facebook just to look up my Facebook page, just to follow me, friend me on there, and they just skip over liking the Facebook page. They skip over liking the Facebook page and go straight to friend me on Facebook, which is cool. I ain't got no problem with it, but it's like, okay, all right. Okay, people. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. And y'all have a good rest of your afternoon, all right? Yo, shout out to Terrell. I appreciate that, man. Salute to you with the cash out. All right, people.